The World Cup, of course, next door, and Team USA in the house. They'll be on the field pregame. The coach throwing out the first pitch as we get the 4th of July weekend started.
United States men's national team. Here to catch the pitch, number 6, Dan Wilson. Oh, look at that.
Oh, love to see that, Coach Pochettino to Dan Wilson. I love that. And it was a strike, no doubt. And oh, look at that. Listen to the chants. USA.
I'm ready to run through a wall right now. That was one of the best pregame ceremonies I've ever seen at this ballpark.
Obviously, these two teams, it's a rivalry, sure, especially after that, Game 7 ALCS last season. We expect, of course, big crowds all weekend long. And, yeah, we'll see some Blue Jay fans.
Better for Luis Castillo on the mound.
The ERA just under 5 in his 16 games this year. 13 of those have been starts because Dan Wilson and the Mariners have been going with a 6-man rotation. At times, they've been using the piggyback method at times.
Swinging a ground ball out to Cole Young at second. He's got it. Fires the first. Easy first out for Luis. Luis looks in, has a sign. The windup by the rock, and the 3-2 again, and it's strike 3 called, and he got him looking. A long battle, and Vladimir Guerrero takes strike 3. Luis Castillo with his first strikeout of the ball game. Second batter that he faces, and there's 2 down for the Blue Jays.
And an error will be charged to J.P. Crawford, and Okamoto is going to reach.
That keeps the inning alive for Dalton Varsho. He pops up the first pitch. And that error does no harm.
And that's it for Varsho and the Blue Jays.
Well, the Mariners tonight are facing one of the great swing and miss artists of his time in the big leagues, Dylan Cease.
The number 2 hitter, the always dangerous Randy Arozarena. 0-2, and a challenge coming very early in this game. Not a leverage spot. You want to be sure about it.
And he did indeed lose the challenge. That was a strike.
Strike 3 called, and Arozarena is challenging again.
Wow.
They've already lost one in this at-bat, and he is challenging for the second time, and he's wrong again. And the Mariners are out of challenges in the first inning.
That is something manager Dan Wilson is not going to be thrilled about.
Back-to-back strikeouts for Cease. That'll bring up Dom Canzone.
And he just struck out the side. Sits Canzone down looking. On the outside edge, 3 straight strikeouts by Cease, who is firing bullets right now. Go Hendrik Pinago stepping up to the dish, the left-handed hitting left fielder.
Climbing the ladder at 97. Second strikeout for Castillo.
That was 97 upstairs. Good fastball.
And some hop to it. That'll bring up second baseman Ernie Clement. The 2-1 pitch. Swung on. Slow roller right side. Way to his right is Naylor. Throws on the run over to Castillo at first, and it's going to be in time for the out on Clement, and that's going to retire the side. Heck of a play by Josh Naylor. Had to go way to his right, stop, and lead Luis to the bag. Luis, great hustle. Clement is out, and so are the Blue Jays here in the top of the second.
A year ago, Cal Raleigh was about as dangerous a hitter as there was in the major leagues. He hit 60 home runs. A record for a catcher, was the runner-up to Aaron Judge for MVP. But a huge drop-off this year. A 570 OPS, 378 points down from a season ago. And again, he missed about a month with an oblique injury, but still just 8 home runs at this point of the season. A bouncer down to first. Guerrero will take it himself.
Raley, one of 6 lefty bats in the Seattle lineup tonight against the righty Cease, and throwing a switch hitter as well. That's 7 lefty bats. And a swing and a miss. The 4th strikeout of the game for Dylan Cease retires the Mariners in this second inning.
The Blue Jays have their first hit, a leadoff single here in the third. It brings up Jimenez, the shortstop who's batting 9th.
And here's Andres Jimenez lining one into the gap, and it's going to get all the way to the wall. And Keys is getting the wave around third and will come in to score the first run of the ball game.
A second potential run just 90 feet away.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.'s return trip to T-Mobile Park could be exactly what the doctor ordered. Versus the Mariners, he hit almost 400 with a whopping OPS over 1,300 on his way to winning the ALCS MVP award.
He shoots it into right for a base hit, and Jimenez is in to score.
Guerrero comes through, and a huge roar from the Blue Jay fans in Seattle as Toronto takes a 2-0 lead.
And the line continues for the Blue Jays.
That's their 4th hit of the inning.
As Toronto has 2 on with just 1 away and a 2-0 lead.
Hanging up, Robles kind of redirects his route, and he flags it down, able to get there. Guerrero is on his way to third, and he slides in ahead of the throw. Robles really had to cover some ground.
Nice play by Robles, patrolling center field tonight. And now runners on the corners with 2 away. Here's Kirk.
This is a classic try to limit the damage kind of inning for Castillo. Ground ball, and it is tackled. Emerson pops up and out at first base.
A beautiful play. Paint that one gold. Colt Emerson saves a run with a dynamite play, and the Mariners are out of the inning. Well, the Mariners back-to-back singles to start the 3rd inning. The tying runs are aboard. So the Mariners looking to strike back right away.
And it brings up Colt Emerson, the number 9 hitter, the left-handed inning shortstop for the Mariners.
And it's grounded out to short. Jimenez to the bag himself and fires it on to first to get him.
2 out as the Blue Jays turn the double play. Young does advance to third, but now the Blue Jays can't be burned by a sac fly. And the first pitch swinging is a ground ball out to second base, scooped up by Ernie Clement over to first to Vladdy, and they sit down to Rosarena, and the Blue Jays get out of the inning unscathed.
And Keys is into second base with his 2nd hit of the night, and this one is a double.
I'll tell you what, somebody might want to send a message to Rosarena. He was slow to get to that thing, and Victor Robles comes over to pick it up.
Outside, ball 4. Blue Jays now. Runners at first and second, top of the order. Here comes Lucas again. Swung on, ripped on one hop to second base. Gloved by Cole Young. Spins around, fires to first to get the out. Nice play to end the inning. Cease has been a strikeout machine this year. The 2nd highest strikeout rate in baseball. Fastball right by him at 98. 6 strikeout for Cease.
Cease throwing a ton of strikes. His fastball changeup combination has been mighty tough tonight.
If you look at the highest swing and miss rate on any single pitch in baseball this year, it's the changeup from Dylan Cease. A whiff rate of 66%.
Strike 3 call.
That 2-seamer.
You know about the changeup? That's that weapon against lefties. And then you get this. It's just going to lock you up. There's nothing you can do with that pitch.
That was a nasty pitch. It started inside and just tailed back over, right over the corner.
And Cease now has retired the last 6 in a row.
And first pitch swinging, a fly ball and a pretty solid ride out into left, but not going to be enough. On the track, looking up and making the grab is Yohendrick Pinyango, who sits down Victor Robles to end the inning and bring us to the 6th.
Blue Jays have made Castillo work a little bit in a couple of innings.
Trying to get through the 6th inning here.
Oh, man, that almost took the glove right off of Luis. A bad throw. We have not said that often at all from Cole Young. It was a surefire 3rd out.
Cole Young at second base, perfectly placed, catches the baseball. He's got a chance to throw Clement at first base with ease. And then he gets the yips.
Should be the end of the inning. The ball just sailed away on him.
Castillo closing in on 100 pitches. 2 outs, runner at first. Mariners trailing 2-0.
Right field, Rayleigh getting over there and making the catch.
And that's it for the Blue Jays in the 6th. Luis Castillo, 6 strong innings, just 2 runs allowed.
5 innings, 2 hits, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts.
Pitching is all about staying off the barrel, and Dylan Cease can do that as good as anyone.
Swing and a miss at a high fastball for strikeout number 8. And we are seeing consistent 98s now from Dylan Cease here in this part of the ballgame. And that'll be a 1-out double for Crawford.
Here's Randy, a chance for the Mariners to cut this lead in half with a hit.
Strike 2. Rosarena doesn't like it, but Randy, you don't have any challenges left.
You used them all up.
He was wrong on 2 challenges on his first at bat, the Mariners' second at bat of the game. Ironically, he would have been right on that one.
And he got him. Strikeout number 9.
2 away.
That's just power versus power. Here it is. Go ahead and hit it.
Already, he was the American League leader in strikeouts coming into this game, and he's added 9. Way up in the air to right, but not deep. Lucas continues to come in. He'll make the catch.
But those 137 strikeouts for Dylan Cease in 16 starts is a franchise record for the Toronto Blue Jays.
It has been a great outing thus far for Dylan Cease.
He's given up only 3 hits, 1 walk, and 9 strikeouts.
What an outing so far for Dylan Cease. 6 2/3. This is looped back of third. Okamoto goes back to get it. It's a 3-up, 3-down 7th, and it's an outstanding performance for Dylan Cease tonight. 2 down now as Hoffman tries to get Crawford finished. finish things off in the bottom of the 8th. 3-2, he got him!
And Hoffman with back-to-back strikeouts to close the 8th inning and send us to the 9th with Toronto on top, 2-0.
Can't zone with a one-out single.
And yes, the Mariners will get the tie and run up the home plate.
Well, can Cal Raleigh do it to the Blue Jays again? 15 career home runs in 33 games played against Toronto.
The 1-1. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. Raleigh didn't like it, but they don't have any challenges.
Now the Mariners are feeling the effects of losing both challenges. 2 batters into the first inning.
On 2 tries by Randy Arozarena.
The 1-2 pitch, and now he gets him with the elevated fastball for out number 2.
Yeah, that's been the difference, I think, for Cal. Number 1, the chase, and number 2, the miss to go along with it.
2 outs here in the 9th inning. The batter is Josh Naylor. Rounded up the middle. Jimenez is there, and that's your ball game. Louis Varland picks up another save.
Blue Jays get the win. They beat the Mariners 2-0.